Oh yes,
oh yes.
My name is Amelie. I'm from Germany and 19 years old.
I'm Wiktoria, I'm 19 years old too, and I come from Poland. And together we are Solidari journalists.
So welcome to our podcast.
Exactly, podcast. Podcast about what?
Yeah, great question. We are volunteers right now, so we are going to speak about our volunteering all daily life because we want to show you how we are living and what else.
Volunteering life, definitely. But also, we would like to speak a little bit about technical stuff. We have the experience. We have the experience when it comes to coming to Romania, that's for sure, but about becoming volunteers. And behind all of this, there is actually a lot of things you need to take into consideration. Your life changes while you come to volunteer, right?
We just want to show you what is important right now for us and what could be also important for you.
Yeah, exactly. So, Amelie, why did you decide to volunteer?
Why did I decide to volunteer? It's a long story. I decided it a few years ago. I always wanted to go abroad and I always wanted to volunteer, so I just mixed it up together. And to volunteer, I don't know. I always felt that I have to give something back to the people who helped me from the past. I wanted to have a great experience in another field I don't really know. Here it is journalism, and also to learn something about myself. And you?
I must say that volunteering wasn't really something I thought of before I came here. I had the impression that I finished my high school and I always felt that I do not know what I want to do in the future. When I had to choose the university, I pretty much rushed. I chose something that wasn't completely in my interests and I decided I'm gonna quit. I'm not gonna spend my time there, I'm not gonna waste my time there. And I decided, okay, gap year. But gap year means I need to do something and I'm not gonna sit and I'm not gonna just wait for another year. And I found out, okay, European Solidarity Corps, volunteering, why not? And this is pretty much why I came here.
So you came here, but here you came to Romania. Why did you decide to come to Romania?
Romania. I must say it wasn't in my interests. I didn't even think of coming to Romania, to visit Romania actually. But, you know, I got the opportunity. I got the email from Nevo, our hosting organization here. And I felt, why not? Journalism, it's kinda in my field. I really like to create and I work on social media. But Romania, maybe, I will give it a try. And I came. I decided I'm going to change my life. This is why I came here. And you?
Yeah, same. I didn't really decide to go to Romania. They chose me. I got an invitation from Nevo, same as Wiktoria, and yeah, I said, why not? I cannot go somewhere else. I wanted to go outside the European Union before, to go to South Africa, but yeah, you know, COVID, everything changed, and yeah, this was my only opportunity to go somewhere and to work somewhere. And it was my first invitation that I said, okay, I will accept it. To be fair, also, I didn't know anything about Romania. I think same for you.
Yes, my knowledge about Romania was limited to Roma people and to a lot of stereotypes, I must say. Hopefully, when I came here, I found out that those stereotypes are mostly unfair and they are false. I was very happy to find out that Romania is not that bad. It's not that bad as they present them. And I'm happy.
Oh yeah, me too. So many people told me that there are so many street dogs, I cannot go outside after 10 p.m. And now I'm going outside. Of course, I cannot go outside after 11 because we have the curfew, but no problem, really no problem. And yeah, this, for example, is something we experienced, but maybe other people experienced it in a different way. So yeah, everything is only from our perspective, and we hope we can share it with you and you can understand with some other people maybe have another experience than we have. Other volunteers would say something else. And why did you choose this project, this Solidarity Journalist project?
Well, journalism. I must say I've been interested in journalism. I liked to write, and I'm still writing, actually. I'm not sharing what I write, mostly, but I'm writing. And when I found out that there's a project which actually involves a lot of media and a lot of writing, I felt this is something for me. It sounds like something that I would like to do. Journalism is something that it's nice to have.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Oh yes, oh yes. And for me, I just felt, okay, if I'm gonna do a project, I'm actually looking for something that will help me then to get a better job.
Yeah, that's totally right. I choose also journalism, or also this project, because for me it was something kind of new. I have some experience in social media, but not really professional. And for me, this project sounded really professional. We are cooperating with the local newspaper, with the local TV, and with the local radio. So we are having our own TV show, our own radio show. So that's kind of nice. And also it's kind of good in the CV, and you gain so much different experience. Making a podcast, it's our first time making a podcast. I would have never thought about making a podcast if I haven't been here.
Yeah, I must also say that this project seems kind of unique.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you compare it with other projects that happen not only in Romania but in Europe, you see that the majority of them relate to other people. Kids, children, they involve a lot of interaction with other humans. And when I chose this project, I was surprised that I have no reason here to interact with kids and youth and go to kindergartens to visit schools, but most of the activities will actually happen online.
Yeah, that's why I choose this project, for example, too. Nowadays, it's really easy to have this project. Like, we are not really dependent on this COVID situation. We can just write our articles about COVID, about everything we want. And the other volunteers in Nevopavodimos, they had a few problems with working because the schools were closed, they couldn't do anything. But so yeah, we are kind of happy that we're in our project.
We are lucky.
Yeah, I think we forgot to tell them how long we are going to stay.
Exactly.
So, I stayed here for about 3 months already, and I'm going to stay till August, so till the end of August, so we are both staying about 9 months.
Yes, I came here in the beginning of November, and the project finishes also in the beginning of August. What is also really important is that we are the first who are actually in this project. So we must say that the organization kind of feels like we are the main ones to choose what we want, how we want to do it, and then the other volunteers will probably come and we will be the ones who will give them the chance to continue what we are doing right now.
That's it. Also, we are not the only ones. We are only 2 foreigners. We have another volunteer whose name is also Amelie.
And she's from Austria.
Yeah. And then we have 2 local volunteers who help us with translations, for example, for our newspaper articles or TV show. So, yeah, and we hope we are going to have another foreigner.
We will see how it works. We are hopeful.
Yeah. So in total, in the 2 years, how long the project is, we are going to have 12 volunteers, and we are the first ones.
Exactly. First generation, first to create and first to finish. By the way, do you recall what your interview was like? How did you feel?
Not a great experience. I was really not scared, but I was nervous before. I didn't knew about anything. Like, they just sent me an info package, and that was it. I had an application. I had to write an application. Kind of normal in the European Solidarity Corps. And yeah, my interview was 1 hour about, and was really chill. It was like a normal discussion. It was not really an interview. And yours?
More like a talk, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, my interview was very hectic. First of all, I had very poor internet connection, and I stopped the video call with the coordinator of mine so many times just because the internet wasn't helping us.
For me, it was in the other way. I had super internet, but our coordinator didn't.
Well, Poland.
Well, Romania. Did you know that Romania has the best internet in the whole of Europe?
Yeah.
In Europe? I didn't knew that before, and it's so cheap. Wow, it's really nice.
Yes, and when I spoke during the interview with the coordinator, I felt like she has the experience. I don't have any experience. And I come there and I'm completely clueless. I have no idea what am I supposed to do. I checked all the organizations and I felt, this kind of exists in the media, but I was so afraid that I'm gonna go to Romania and I'm gonna just disappear.
Oh yes, me too. Also, that's why I was happy to have the European Solidarity Corps, because they are, from the European Commission, and I was like, okay, it's safe. But if
Because
there
it's
wasn't,
Europe.
but yeah, I wasn't that sure, to be fair.
I guess that's it. We spoke about us, a little bit why we came here, what was our motivation, and we introduced you a little bit to our project. We hope that you will stay with us. In next episodes, we will definitely discuss even more matters of volunteering.
And also, next episode is going to be about our host organization here in Romania, Nevapel Demos, located in Reșița. Maybe somebody knows, it's near to Timișoara if somebody already went to Romania. Close to the border. Yeah. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for being here with us.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, oh yes.